everyone! Welcome back to our channel. I am Lily, and I am so incredibly happy to be here with you today.
And I am Max. Hello to all our amazing listeners. Whether you are driving, cleaning your room, or just relaxing on the sofa, we are so glad you brought us along.
Exactly! We love being your digital companions. Today, we are going to talk about a place we all visit. A place full of colorful packages, bright lights, and sometimes very difficult choices.
Oh, I know this place. Are we talking about the supermarket?
We are! Today is all about supermarket survival and our grocery shopping routines.
Survival is the perfect word. The supermarket can be a very dangerous place for my wallet.
Me too! Let's start from the very beginning. When you walk through those automatic sliding doors, do you grab a small basket or do you take a big shopping cart?
Oh, I always take the giant shopping cart. Always. Even if I only need to buy one apple and a bottle of milk. Pushing the big cart makes me feel safe. It is like driving a slow car inside a store. What about you?
I try to be optimistic. I tell myself, I am only buying 3 things today. So I pick up the small plastic basket. But then I see some fresh strawberries and some nice cheese and a big bottle of juice.
And then your arm starts hurting.
Exactly! After 10 minutes, the basket is so heavy and my arm is shaking. I end up dropping a bag of pasta on the floor. I never learn my lesson.
I have seen people doing that. They're holding the basket like it weighs 100 pounds. Next time, just join the big cart club.
You are right, I should. Okay, so once you have your cart, how do you know what to buy? Do you have a shopping list?
Well, I like to make a beautiful, detailed mental list in my head before I leave the house. I think, okay, I need eggs, chicken, bread, and onions. But the moment I walk into the store, poof, my mind is empty.
You forget everything?
Everything. So I just walk around and let my heart guide me. I buy things with my intuition.
Oh no! Shopping with your heart is so dangerous! I am completely the opposite. I use the Notes app on my phone. I write down everything I need by category. Fruits together, dairy together. I love the feeling of checking things off my list one by one.
Wow, you are so organized. I need to hire you as my shopping manager. Because when I shop with my heart, I break the most important rule of the supermarket.
What rule is that?
Never, ever go grocery shopping when you are hungry.
Oh, yes! That is the golden rule. If you go in with an empty stomach, everything looks delicious.
It really does. If I am hungry, the snack aisle magically pulls me in. I hear the potato chips whispering my name. Max, come here. We are so crunchy. I go in to buy toilet paper, and I come out with 3 bags of chips, 2 boxes of cookies, and a chocolate cake.
I do the exact same thing. When you are hungry, your brain just wants sugar and salt. It is called impulse buying. You buy things you never planned to buy.
Impulse buying, yes, that is my specialty. Do you ever try to read the food labels to be healthier?
I do try. I try to look for labels that say sugar-free or low-fat, but sometimes it is so confusing. There are so many ingredients I cannot even pronounce.
I know. Sometimes I see a label that says sugar-free, and my brain thinks, great, that means I can eat the whole box in one sitting.
That is terrible logic, Max, but I completely understand. You know, shopping habits are so different all over the world. Have you noticed that?
Oh, definitely. In many Western countries, people have these giant superstores. They're like small cities. You have to drive a car there, and people buy enough food for 2 or 3 weeks. They buy giant packs of water and 50 rolls of toilet paper.
Yes! Everything is supersized. You need a huge car and a huge garage to store it all. But in many parts of Europe and Asia, it is very different. People have local daily markets right in their neighborhoods.
Right. People just walk to the corner store or the open air market every single morning. They buy a little piece of fresh meat, some fresh vegetables, and warm bread for that specific day.
It sounds so romantic and healthy, buying fresh ingredients every day. But honestly, after a long day of work, I am sometimes too tired to go to the market every single day.
I agree. I love the idea, but I love my giant cart and going just once a week. Speaking of vegetables, we have to talk about the saddest thing in the world.
Let me guess. Buying fresh vegetables and forgetting about them?
Yes, it is the universal human experience. You are in the supermarket, you feel so motivated and healthy. You buy a huge bag of fresh spinach. You tell yourself, I am going to make healthy green smoothies every morning.
And then what happens?
And then you put the spinach in the bottom drawer of your fridge. A week passes. You order pizza instead. 2 weeks pass. And the spinach turns into a sad, dark green soup. Rest in peace, healthy spinach.
Oh, I feel so guilty because I do this too. It happens to the best of us. A good way to stop doing that is a habit called meal prep.
Meal prep? Like cooking everything on Sunday?
Exactly. You wash and cut all the vegetables the moment you get home from the supermarket. You put them in clear glass containers. That way, when you open the fridge during the week, the healthy food is already ready to eat. You don't have to think about it.
That is a wonderful tip. I need to try that. If it is already cut, maybe I will actually eat it before it turns to liquid.
Before we move on to the checkout line, let's ask our lovely listeners a question.
Oh, yes. Listeners, we want to know about your guilty pleasure in the supermarket. When you walk down the snack aisle, what is the one thing you simply cannot resist buying?
Is it chocolate? Potato chips? Ice cream? Leave a comment down below and tell us. And if you are having fun listening to us right now, put the word apple in your comment.
Yes, type the word apple so we know you are part of our special grocery club today.
Okay, so your giant cart is finally full. You avoided some impulse buys, maybe grabbed a few snacks. Now it is time for the final challenge, paying for it.
The checkout lines, they are always so long on the weekends. And Lily, I have a curse. I always pick the slowest line
Why is it the slowest?
because the person in front of me always decides to pay with hundreds of tiny coins. Or they want to argue with the cashier about a 50-cent discount coupon from last year. I just stand there waiting.
That is so frustrating. Why don't you use the self-checkout machines? The ones where you scan the items yourself?
I try, but the self-checkout machine hates me, Lily. It really does. I scan an item, I put it in the bag, and suddenly the machine yells, "Unexpected item in the bagging area."
Oh my gosh, yes! That robot voice is so loud.
It is! And the red light on top starts flashing like a police car. Everyone looks at me like I'm doing something wrong. I just stand there smiling nervously until the staff member comes to save me.
That is the worst feeling. You try to be fast, but you end up needing help anyway. But finally, you pay, you pack your bags, and you carry everything home.
Carrying heavy bags up the stairs is my actual gym workout for the week. But honestly, putting the groceries away at home is the best feeling in the world.
It really is. Opening your fridge and seeing it completely full of fresh food, colorful fruits, and your favorite snacks, it brings a deep sense of peace.
It is true. It gives you a feeling of security. You look at the full fridge and you think, wow, I am a responsible adult. I am taking care of myself.
Yes, taking the time to go to the store, pick out ingredients, and maybe cook a warm recipe for yourself. It is a beautiful act of self-care. It means you value your body and your health.
And even if you just make a simple sandwich, it tastes better because you picked the ingredients yourself. Well, mostly yourself. Maybe with a little help from the impulse snack aisle.
Balance is the key to life, Max. We had such a great time talking about this today. Before we say goodbye, let's quickly remember a few fun English words we used today.
Good idea. The first one is aisle. It means the long walkway between the shelves in the supermarket. The snack aisle is my favorite.
The next one is impulse buy. That is when you buy something suddenly, without planning it, like grabbing a chocolate bar at the cash register.
Then we have self-checkout, the machine where you scan and pay for your own items, and sometimes it yells at you.
And finally, meal prep. Preparing your food in advance to save time and eat healthier during the week.
You guys are doing amazing with your English journey. Remember, there is absolutely zero pressure here. Just by listening to us today, you are making progress.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, filling your virtual shopping carts, and sharing your day. If you smiled or laughed today, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a big thumbs up.
And do not forget to drop the word apple in the comments and tell us your favorite snack. We love reading your stories.
We hope your next trip to the supermarket is smooth, easy, and that the self-checkout machine is nice to you.
Have a wonderful, happy day, everyone. Eat something delicious today.
We will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Bye, guys. See you next time.